Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the final reading of Days of Darkness. By yours truly. Wowie, bowie. My name is Angelique. I am the author and illustrator of this book right here. And it has been a phenomenal, expansive, juicy, wonderful journey with you all reading from this book. And I thank you for joining me on this journey and giving me your commentary, sharing what's come up for you, and just being engaged in this journey. Thank you so much. Today we are reading Healing Journey, the final chapter of this book, which is also a coloring book. Yes. And if you would like to get this ebook, you can go to my website, which is linked on my Instagram at VZ Spaces. So V as in victory, Z as in zebra, and spaces as in space with an S. And you can also email me at vzspaces@gmail.com. And if you are an organization or a community group and you would like to get physical copies, we can communicate on how to get a batch printed for you. I am so grateful to be here. I'm not going to rattle on because this chapter is a page and a quarter. So we're going to just jump into it. And I like to read the author's note and the dedication, as you probably know already, because this is the last one. So we're all on the same page. And let's just jump into it. Author's note. This is a work of nonfiction. The events and experiences detailed herein have been described from the author's memory to the best of the author's ability. This publication is designed to provide personally experienced information in regard to the subject matter covered. It is sold and shared, with the understanding that the author is not engaged in rendering psychological, financial, legal, or other professional services. If specific expert assistance or counseling is needed, the services of a competent professional in that field should be sought. I do offer community groups. I am a certified life coach. I am a spiritual practitioner. However, I am not a psychologist. I am not going to diagnose you with anything. I am not going to give you any drugs. However, I do hold a space and a container for you to be on your healing journey in a safe place, in a confidential way, in a way that honors you as an individual. And if you are looking for some sort of support from a medical professional or from a lawyer or from a financial advisor, I can lead you to some folks because I know a pretty great community of people, and they're full of wisdom and knowledge and lived experience. So I'm supporting others with the work that they do. Oh, excuse me. Parental advisory, content warning. Topics of suicide and depression, some sexually suggestive situations, and strong language. Throughout this sharing of this book, I have encouraged you all to take the time, if you need, to step away, to press pause, do some breathing, get some water, stretch, go get some sunlight, and allow yourself to process what you're going through. We are at the tail end of this, and we have come through all the dips and the valleys. However, if you decide that you would like to rewatch or you're going to go through the book, at your own pace and just read it through. I want to just remind you that that is a way to support you with reading this book, because there are some heavy things that are mentioned. So yeah, dedication. This book is dedicated to all the younger versions of me. She is the giant upon whose shoulders I stand. Without her strength, perseverance, and resilience, I wouldn't be able to stand as tall as I do today. I love you, little me, and I love you, present me, for doing the work that is necessary to share this and to be out in the world with this. Good and very good. Also, thank you to the virtual mentors who have poured light into my mind and heart. Your decision to be a light keeper in this world has saved millions of lives, including mine. And that is very real. The lessons that I have learned, the teachers that I have had, the experiences that I have gotten from the practices that I've picked up have really, truly saved my life. And I would not be who I am, where I am, doing what I do, if it were not for the people who guided the way for me, who were a lighthouse in the darkness for me. And special shout out to Lisa Nichols and the Motivating the Masses campus for supporting me on my journey through their courses and programs and community events. This literally would not exist without them. Thank you, Lisa. All right, healing journey. Pausing from the thumbnail. Okay. Healing journey. This last chapter took me 1,800 days to write. The original manuscript for this book was written in December of 2018 after I went to my first Speak and Write conference in November of that same year. I'm grateful that I didn't fully release the book until this season because it gifted me a couple things. One, it allowed me to live through the messages shared in this book and recognize that this knowledge is sound. As I was editing the book in 2024, many of the topics came up during community discussions, sermons, and lessons from spiritual leaders. Some from the mid-1900s, some fresh and new. When I originally wrote the book, I was doing so to release the experiences I've shared and express the inspiration that was then new to me. Now I can say that it isn't just inspiration, it's timeless wisdom. Number 2, the experience I've gained from actually practicing what I share in this book allowed me to go back through it as a more experienced editor in a sense. I've grown my storytelling capacity. I've had more time to process what I went through during these dark days, and I've pulled out more insights from them, which is valuable not only for you, the reader, but also for myself as I navigate this healing journey. This isn't to say that I'm completely healed and never get triggered or experience challenging moments. I'm still having a human experience just like you are. Those things happen. However, now that I have dedicated myself to my spiritual practice, to my healing, I can navigate and process those moments with greater ease and grace, pulling the lessons from them sooner rather than later. The best part, though, is that I get to hold space with and for other beautiful souls like you. Doing that brings me so much joy because I know it's part of my purpose. It's a way that I can support others with shedding light on their dark days. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I appreciate you, and I thank the divine, God, universe, whatever your word is, for you. If you would like to share about your experience reading this book, please feel free to contact me in any way that suits you. Much love and many blessings. Angelique Johnson. The end. Until next time. Yes. It truly is a wonderful blessing to know that you are living a life of purpose. To know that what feels good for you is also good for others. To know that there is a calling on your life and you have picked up the phone. Because as I share in this book, through my journey, I had been doing what other people expected of me, expected from me, or thought was best for me. And I was always suppressing, repressing what I wanted and what felt good for me. And that led me into the darkness that I share here in this journey. And I can say that with certainty now because I've come to understand how important it is to trust our inner voice, how important it is to cultivate and utilize and nurture our gifts as individuals. We all come here into this world for a unique purpose, with a unique mission. And society has a way of telling people you were born in this area at this time with this body or with this type of whatever, IQ and all these things, grades or whatever, then you are going to be put into this peg that we decide you will be useful for in society. And it completely overlooks what the natural urgings are within the individual. And it's a bit counterproductive because what people are naturally urged to do is how they will be of highest service to the community. And I'm grateful that even though I'm grateful that I went through that season, that I had the breakdown of the depression, that I almost ended my life because I realized that I was out of alignment. I'm grateful for that because it has allowed me to understand the importance of nurturing the individuality in each individual person. It has given me the bedrock foundation to build on, to say, I'm not going to do what other people think I should be doing. I'm not going to go down that path anymore because I know what it is. I know where it leads. I know what it does. And I choose to live a life that is vibrant and beautiful and powerful and aligned and feels good for me. And that's what this healing journey is about. So again, if you're looking for support, let your girl know, because I'm here doing the things. You can reach out to me at vzspaces@gmail.com. And you can also reach out to me on Instagram at vzspaces. And look forward to connecting with you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful, absolutely spectacular, magical day, evening, afternoon, because you are deserving, because you are worthy, because you absolutely can create it. And I am definitely, certainly rooting for you. And I'll see you when I see you. Last video.